It's been away for a while, but the FPL Watchlist returns for Gameweek 23, with a look at 3 players who could potentially make their way into the FPLtips team over the coming game weeks. Pogba continued his impressive form under Solskjær, with that all-important assist against Spurs, to send Rashford through on goal with an inch-perfect pass. He's now returned 4 goals and 5 assists in 5 league games since the change in management, giving him a 60% goal involvement over that period, and an astounding average of 10.8 points per match. No player has taken more than Pogba's 15 efforts on target in that time, while only Maddison and Fraser have produced more than his 13 attempted assists. With back-to-back home fixtures against Brighton and Burnley up next for Man Utd, and only one meeting with the top 6 side over the next 7 game weeks, the Frenchman will almost certainly be coming into the team soon. He's yet to play in the Gameweek 22 meeting with Man City at the time of recording, but Jiménez could be an ideal downgrade for Harry Kane, should the Spurs forward be sidelined with his apparent ankle injury. Aguero and Aubameyang would also be considered, as possible like-for-like replacements, but the Wolves man would make finding the cash for Paul Pogba much easier, and could also enable more money to be spent in the midfield in future game weeks. He's been directly involved in 12 goals this season, and only Aguero, Kane and Mitrovic have produced more shots inside the box, while only Aubameyang, Mitrovic and Kane have bettered his total of 23 efforts on target. Wolves face Leicester, West Ham, Newcastle and Cardiff in their next 4 home matches, amongst away trips to Everton, Bournemouth and Huddersfield. However, they've scored just 13 goals in 14 games against teams outside the top 6 this season, compared to 10 goals in 7 games against the top 6. So there is a concern that those favourable fixtures might not necessarily lead to more goals being scored. Alli has only returned 4 goals and 2 assists from 16 appearances this season, but his history when Spurs have been without Harry Kane in the past sees him take a place on the watch list. Over the past 5 seasons, Kane has missed 13 league games completely, and only featured off the bench in a further 10. During those 23 matches, no Spurs player scored more than Alli's 9 league goals, beating Son with 7 and Eriksen with 6, and the 22-year-old is also thought to be next in line for penalty duties. With Heung-min Son currently unavailable, due to his participation in the Asian Cup, Alli would be even more crucial for Pochettino's side, if Kane is to miss a period of games. The next 4 game weeks see Spurs welcome Watford, Newcastle and Leicester to Wembley for 3 consecutive home matches, after a trip to Fulham in Gameweek 23.